Hello and welcome to part 3 of How to Assault in Flames of War. The world loves a comeback story, so today we're talking counterattacks.
Ooh. Alright, so my assault wasn't fully successful and you still have some teams alive and ready to fight back. You're now going to counterattack, right?
That's absolutely correct. Since you have not fully won the assault yet, I can attempt to counterattack if I choose. Firstly, I need to see if my teams are up for it, so I have to roll my motivation test. My parachute rifle platoon has a motivation rating of 3+, so I need to roll a 3 or more. I roll a 3. Now I can decide if I want to counterattack or break off.
What happens if you don't pass your motivation test?
Then I would be forced to break off. Breaking off means my teams are not keen to fight anymore and they retreat at tactical speed until they are 6 inches or 15 centimeters away from the assaulting enemy teams. If they cannot retreat far enough, either because they're too slow or because they get stuck in difficult terrain, they're destroyed.
Okay, but you did pass your motivation test, so what you going to do now?
Well, I still have some willing troops left to fight, so I've decided to counterattack on your assaulting units. What happens now is the roles reverse. So your teams are now the defending teams, and my teams are the attacking teams. The only difference is because they're already in close quarters combat, you do not get to attempt defensive fire. Okay, so I charge into contact. I leave my large machine gun team behind because they're too heavy and unwieldy to have close quarters combat, and you don't get any defensive fire, so now I roll skill test to see if I get any hits.
Right, so since my teams are infantry rather than armored tanks, I don't roll any saves?
No.
Okay. Okay, you haven't won as I still got one team fighting, so I can try to counterattack myself, right? How does an assault end?
So an assault is either won when the enemy breaks off or when all the enemy teams involved in the assault are destroyed. This means that an assault can go back and forth between attacking and counterattacking for some time.
So I roll my motivation test, needing a 4+ to counterattack, and I roll a 2, so I have to break off. My surviving infantry team moves back 6 inches or 15 centimeters away from your teams.
Yeah, so since I won the assault, I can make a consolidation move with my unit. This means that every team in the unit, not even the ones directly involved with the fight, can move up to 4 inches or 10 centimeters in any direction as long as they don't go within 2 inches or 5 centimeters of the enemy team. This allows me to get into cover or to occupy your position after kicking you out. So move them over here. Thank you so much for watching. You can find more How to Play Flames of War videos in our How to Play Flames of War playlist.
As usual, we recommend having a rule book on hand as it goes into more detail. Like and subscribe for all things Flames of War.